Cat in heat signs, mating cycle, and how to avoid. What does it mean when a cat is in heat? You might have heard the term cat in heat or dog in heat before. In heat refers to when a cat or dog is ready to mate and fertile. For cats, this natural cycle already begins around the age of 5 to 10 months old. The first time I ever realized my young cats were in heat was when they seemed to attempt to mate with each other, although they were brother and sister. Yes, this can and does occur, especially among cats who are not exposed to many other cats in the wild. While in heat, their strong, natural mating instinct will cause them to try to mate with any and every cat of the opposite sex nearby. The cat in heat does not obey any rules about how humans think they should behave. To successfully handle a cat in heat, it's good to know the signs of a cat in heat signs, and be aware of the following cat in heat signs and symptoms that your cat might display if they are in heat. Your cat might start making funny sounds, become more restless, crawl low to the ground, be more affectionate with people, objects, and other animals, groom their private parts more frequently, try to escape outdoors, assume the mating position, behind in the air, tail to the side, urinate to mark territory, lose appetite, so whether your unspayed cat is meowing, moaning or crying, walking funny, rubbing up against you and furniture in your home, or taking extra special care of her lady parts, if your cat displays one or more of these signs, you most likely have a cat in heat on your hands. Now, let's take a look at feline periods and the heat cycle in cats. Do female cats have periods? Female cats do have a monthly cycle, but one which is quite different from female humans. Rather than shedding the uterine lining like human women do every 32 days or so, cats and select mammals reabsorb the old uterine lining rather than bleeding it out. This takes place during the estrus cycle described below. A small amount of blood may be shed during the heat cycle of your cat, but it is more common for a female cat with a period to display the signs of a cat in heat above. Contact your vet if you notice worrisome bleeding in your female or male cat. The cat heat cycle explained. All female cats will go through the natural heat cycle unless they have been spayed or are pregnant. This is also referred to as the estrus cycle, and during this time, the cat is capable of breeding, that is, mating and having kittens. The stages of the cat in heat cycle are described in detail below. Prostrus. In this stage, the female cat, known as the queen, might attract male cats that are unneutered. However, she will not be ready for mating yet. In this stage, which lasts 1 to 2 days, cats do not show any typical signs of being in heat. Estrus. Heat. Next, then spayed female cat enters the heat stage, also known as estrus, estrus or estrus. For up to a week, she will be receptive to mating and attract the attention of male cats. This is also when she will display the signs of a cat in heat. In case things get hot and heavy, hormone production will be stimulated, which leads to ovulation. Cats may mate several different times during this stage before becoming pregnant. When a female cat does become pregnant, her kittens can have different fathers. During the estrus phase, female cats in heat will be open for mating, so be sure to follow our recommendations below to ensure you handle your cat in heat with care and caution. How to prevent unwanted pregnancy in cats. The safest way to avoid unwanted pregnancy in female cats is to have them spayed as soon as they reach sexual maturity. It's important to get your male cats neutered too, to avoid them causing unwanted pregnancies in your neighborhood queens, aka female cats. Here is an overview of what you can do to prevent your cat from mating while in heat. Get your cat spayed or neutered before or around the time of their first heat cycle. Monitor where your cat goes with the help of a cat GPS tracker and activity monitor. If possible, separate male and female cats in your home while one or more cat is in heat. Avoid letting your cat outside if you suspect they are in heat. Create a cat enclosure so your cat can be outdoors, but safely protected from other cats. After getting neutered, Beta thankfully no longer tries to mate with his sister or any other cats around, and thanks to the Tractive GPS cat tracker, I can always keep an eye on his whereabouts right in the smartphone app and retrieve him if needed. Conclusion. Now you have learned the signs of a cat in heat, how long the heat cycle lasts, and its different components, how to calm a cat in heat, plus how to prevent unwanted cat pregnancy. We learned that cat in heat behavior can start at an early age, around 5 months old, and that it's safe for cats to be spayed around this time.